Now in this video, I'll be showing you guys the easiest way to make coins in Madden 26. Now I went over a similar video a couple of days ago, basically taking advantage of the 70 overalls. And before I want to, go any further, do your solo challenges. I didn't do all of mine, but I'm about to do them soon. They're super rewarding. These are probably the most rewarding solo challenges that we've ever had to start the year. And yeah, so yeah, do those. But this isn't the point of the method. Well, it is kind of, because you get a ton of packs, but that's beyond the point. Sets, and this is the only set you need to make coins all year, trust me. And it is the base stadium pack, this set right here. So if you know, it's 370 overalls, and this is what I was saying about the solos. You get a ton of like blaze packs and fantasy packs, which means you're gonna get a ton of these 70 overalls. So what I mean by that is turn these 70 overalls into these base stadium packs. Now let's say you don't have any 70 overalls for some weird reason. Do these, buy this. They're gonna sell for 259 coins, which is super cheap. That's like the price floor. I'm pretty sure it's 259, like the cheapest you could sell them for. And you're gonna get them for 259 basically every time. I don't know why. Yeah, so like 259, 280, whatever. You could buy them for 300 if you want to. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna make coins regardless. But I would sell them. I'll buy for no more than 300, because you're gonna see so many for 259. It doesn't even make sense. Like, you see, actually it's not a price floor. I guess people just spam 259, 268, I guess. But you see this, Sam Ellinger, 159, whatever. 268, 259 are gonna be the two most common ones. As you can see, there's a ton of them. You do the math on that in terms of this set that I'm gonna show you guys right here, obviously. That's only about, what, 750 coins if you were to buy them out instead of just having a ton in your set or your binder, whatever, which I'm sure most of you do. But let's see this, right? You go into this set right here. It's going to be available all year. This method's going to be running all year. It's going to be, it never not runs. Like, it's never not running. But you see how expensive these are. These are like 2,000 coins. You see 2,400 for these two, 24, 25 for the Chargers. Like, this is insane. 26 for the Broncos, like 26 for the Bengals. Like, you guys are getting 2,600 if you sell these each time. You know what I mean? And again, like I was saying with the playbooks methods, which is the same thing, but this one's way better. There's so many of them that goes for like around the same 24, 2,600 range, to the point where you're not going to oversaturate the market. What I mean by that is last year and the years before that, because this method's been around since like Madden 21, I believe. There will only be like a specific few of them that were selling for more than like the average amount or whatever. Like, I remember the Colts playbook was like 5K, but if everyone was doing the same one, it would have been cooked, because other playbooks were selling for like 1,000 or 1,100. So there was no like variety. Now you could be like, all right, this time I'm gonna do Chargers, next time I'm gonna do Cowboys, next time I'm gonna do Colts. So that way the market is like keep upping. It's not upping. The market is up and running. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So it's not oversaturated. The market's not going to get flushed with just a bunch of them. And you could do, obviously, the same ones multiple times. It doesn't really matter that much. Just make sure you're not doing like 10 to 15 of them. Then that will drive prices down. But as you see, they're selling for 27, sometimes 26. And again, the reason why it's so few sales is because a lot of people don't do these methods for some weird reason. You know what I mean? So hopefully I'm helping you guys, because you should definitely be doing this. Just post it for 12 hours. They're not going to sell right away, but they sell most times, believe me. And if they don't sell, just resell them. And again, 2,600. Let's do the math real quick. After tax, that's what, 235. Let's just say 2,300, just to be whatever. You're probably gonna get a little more than that, but let's just say 2,300. If you were to buy those cards outright, you're spending what, 700 coins, something like that, 700, 800 coins. You're making over 1,500 coins. Actually, let me make sure my math is right. So if you sell them for 26, get 24 back, around that. You're buying for 700. 24 minus 700, or let's just say 800. You're getting 1,600 coins back. You're making 1,600 coins every time you do this set that takes probably 5 seconds to do. Or, all right, 5 seconds exaggeration. 15 to 20 seconds. So if you can make 1,600 coins every 20 seconds, there is no reason for everybody not to have a ton of coins in this game, because it doesn't matter how many coins you have, you can do this set. Trust me, there's every single player who's playing Madden, who's watching this video right now. You guys have so many 70 overalls in your binders that you have no clue what to do with them. please put them in that. Do not quick sell them for one training. It makes 0 sense doing that. Yeah, I have a bunch of 70 overalls, and again, I didn't even finish all the solo challenges. I know people who did the epic challenges. Look at all the 70 overalls I got, and I've been doing this set a few times myself. So I had a lot of 70s before, and again, the more you guys do the solos, the more you finish your objectives and stuff. You you do the field pass where I can't talk right now. You're gonna have so many 70 overalls to the point where you don't even gotta buy the 70s. Then when you run out, you could buy the 70s and make 1,600 coins every time you buy 370 overalls, which will take you, what, 20 seconds to do? Again, this is the easiest way to get to 1,000,000 coins in this game right now. Obviously, if you want to get to 1,000,000, it's gonna take, you know, longer sessions of doing this, but trust me, you could definitely get to 1,000,000 pretty easy. No competition on these methods. You don't got to be good at the game to get coins this way. And another method too that you can kind of flirt around doing is this team builder set. I didn't want to make a video on this just because how inconsistent it kind of is, because they're selling for about 100 overall, because how many of these guys are free. Nick Cross, I know, these dropped a lot. Never mind, scratch out what I'm talking about. You could probably still look to see if it's working in the middle of you doing it, because obviously the market updates so often. But again, the team builder sets, 50-50 on those. There's not really much sets in the game right now that's gonna make you a ton of coins, at least what I know of. But base stadium pack, please do those. Easy coins. Let me know if you guys need any help with it, although it's a pretty simple method. And thank you for watching this video.